Iconic Swan paddle boats, those are back fully operational again. Now you can see a lot of people coming out here to enjoy those. You know, this park is so important to this community. Moments after the gates officially reopened to the public today, the park received a Native American blessing. Listen here. So that gate officially reopened at 3 o'clock, complete with more than $1 million of repairs and improvements, including updates to the playground, to the landscaping and the boathouse, also fixes to ruined drinking fountains, light poles and restrooms. Now, since the park closed in March, sanitation crews removed more than 35 tons of solid waste. As you mentioned, Alex, that included more than 700 pounds of biological waste like feces and urine, as well as syringes, ignitables, guns, even machetes. Now, since the city's controversial move to clean up the homeless encampment that had taken over the park, the majority of unhoused people living here were moved into temporary housing. But some activists still upset about what happened here, and they confronted LA City Council member Mitch O'Farrell minutes after the park opened.
How much money was wasted by the LAPD the night they closed the lake, Mitch?
Do you have any question about
how much? Mitch, this is on stolen land already.
Now, those activists actually followed the council member out of the park today. Some of them say the park's rules discriminate against the homeless. Others say they don't think the alternative housing options that have been provided are adequate. The vast majority of park goers here today, though, say they're thrilled to be back.
The park people are wonderful. They take care of this place. This is a treasure.
You know, we are an essential service, and it was proven during the pandemic. People needed these parks, and they need to be able to come to a park, and they should expect to come to a park that's well maintained and well taken care of.
Now, and that is the plan going forward. That is what the goal is here. But there are rules in place, and those rules are going to be enforced. For instance, the park closes officially at 10:30 every night, reopens again at 5 o'clock in the morning. Nobody is going to be allowed to stay in this park between those hours. That has always been the rules, but they will start being enforced. There's also this fence that kind of encompasses the surrounding of the park. That, up until today, had this green kind of barrier around it. That green part has been removed, but the fence is going to remain for an undetermined amount of time. And now there's only 4 entrances into the park. So all 4 of those entrances will be closed during those hours when the park is closed. Other park rules also include that you cannot put up any kind of tents or any sort of structure. Those will be maintained as well. We can see outreach workers that are walking around. They'll be here 24/7 to help anybody who may be unhoused that might try to come and stay in the park overnight. So there are layers of security here, also cameras in place. It'll be interesting to see how this all plays out, though. Reporting live in Echo Park, I'm Chelsea Edwards. I'll send it back to you guys.